Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Terrapins will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hawkeyes offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. The give to the back. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Terrapins offense will go to work for the first time today. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth-quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Off-play action. Throws to the tight end. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. But he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top, trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-game land. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Pressure coming. He's got the tight end. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Got his man. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 2nd and 10 here. They'll try the counter. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Dahl. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Dahl.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. They'll go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Ball lofted up for grabs and is picked off.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it. You can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense here.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on first and 10. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. We got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. That's caught. It's DeMarco. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. He's going for a big play downfield and trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they've dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying play action. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And it'll be down right there. Iowa has the ball back on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after it.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Pass on the way, it's picked off! And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Freeman. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. This offense has a second down play. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets away from one. He's got space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus-pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
A third and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
This will not be sails out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play. And here's the third interception of the night. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after him, was able to make the tackle for loss.
Getting some heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught near the sticks. It's Freeman. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And the Hawkeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. They're working that left side. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Iowa!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he did get that extra point through with no problem, despite the snowy surface. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Just, wow, going down the field. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Offense in an empty set. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On fourth down, looking to pass. Finds his man. It's DeMarco. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He makes the connection. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Got room on the return. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Terrapins! This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone, eyes get big as saucers, go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. Splits those uprights right in half. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 11 to Navy. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
The Hawkeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. At the 45 on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
That's a tough one to execute on offense in that situation. 3rd down, you know it's going to be man coverage. If that receiver's not able to create any separation, then he's going to get tackled as soon as he catches the ball. And that's exactly what happened. Now setting up 4th down.
Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Terrapins are rolling down the field. Quarterback extends the play. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking for the score. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there.
The expressway is wide open. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. The give on the inside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Turns it on at midfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's got it. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Now they'll run it to the right here. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He'll pull it down. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time, you can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. The freshman able to get home with the sack. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Quick pass on the fly motion. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Give to the single back. And he's able. Bit of running room before they get him down. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They go to the draw. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Keep it on the ground. How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Quarterback moving. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Maryland! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. And the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down to start the drive after the break. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Iowa! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll give it to the back. Still running at the 40. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, under-talked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Give to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run play action. Let's it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Terrapins! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Looking to pass on second down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And when you run that screen, it takes a lot more time to develop because those offensive linemen, remember, they're going to block, release, and go get somebody. Quarterback's got to get rid of that ball a lot faster when you're running those screen plays.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Coming after him. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner's literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell.
They'll throw it on first down, trying to get to him. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Line getting set on second down. Off the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Keeps it and gets to first down. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. They're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. The Terrapins are flying down the field. Power football with the run. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll try the run. No, he just flat ran over it. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Just plowing ahead. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. What a finish we have unfolding here. Touchdown, Maryland! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there and get me one more.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Iowa has the ball back on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Finds his man enough for the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Personal foul. Unnecessary run. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw. And he'll make the... Live is not able to get to the 1st down marker.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on 1st down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Quickly complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Stadium is mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick. Legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Ducks return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he gets downfield with a big catch. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. What a nice throw there, just carving up the defense. You make these types of passes downfield, and it reminds me of Justin Herbert just carving up Arizona State for nearly 5 bills.
Yeah, just making big plays in the passing game. This offense is built on the run. It always has been. It always will be. That's what the Ducks hang their hat on, but making those explosive plays down the field when the defense slips up and loses a little bit of eye discipline.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
So the Maryland Terrapins offense has the ball for the first time. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The give to the left side. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the Terrapins are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. He's looking to throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, as an offense, when you're trying to complete these tunnel screens, you're going to have to be able to negotiate some of these defenders near the line of scrimmage. They're all looking to swat it away. Good job by the defense there.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. The field goal is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's sprinting, he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he's showing all of those attributes right there.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, still looking. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Terrapins in the hurry-up. Got it back on 2nd and goal. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And the ball is intercepted. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Going to the running game. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the Terrapins get the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They go to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And they tacked on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Got rid of it just in time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback in that first position.
The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, looking again to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Now second and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Here's the handoff. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
These situations in football come up all the time. You practice them all throughout the week. Short yardage, gotta have it situations. I am not bringing my punt unit on the field. I gotta bow up, prove to my team, to my unit, to everybody out there, I can get this first down. Let's go.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Looking at a 2nd and short now. The snap sets up the throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. To the air on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Oregon! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start.
Going up top. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brains so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He's going to take off. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the back. And he's all... First down marker there saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Using his legs, it's Wells. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? You get the big hit and force the fumble.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Can't get him to the ground. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yo, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Using his legs to buy some time. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. The Terrapins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll off one deep down the left side. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. So offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Offensively, and are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient.
And they knocked him down almost immediately.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play.
And that ball is picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You always try as a player to say the weather means nothing. Cold is a mentality. It hurts, okay? The ball feels like a rock. It gets super hard. It's really hard for quarterbacks to grip that thing and make accurate throws. And how about that? The defense comes out, makes a big play, creates the turnover.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when you decide to run it.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Lost one deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Touchdown, Ducks! And that one will put him up here in the second half. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On second down, looking to throw. It's caught. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Makes his connection.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Off play action. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. The offense lining up for a first down play. Hold it. Finds his man on the left. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option look. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Makes makes a connection. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. They've got them pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll try to run for it. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up. Wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got room at the 35. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Going for the big play. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. On the option. Now the toss. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. The lone back's got it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete on the right side. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. And the quarterback takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.